अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Hare Krishna. My name is Madan Mohini Devi Dasi, and today I'll be reciting and explaining Brahma Samhita, Chapter 5, Verse 56. Sriyah kaanta parama purusha kalpa taravo Drumaa bhumis cintamani gana mayi toyam amrtam Katha ganam natyam gamanam vamsi priya sakhi anandam jyotih parama aasvaadyam yatra kshirabdi sravati surabhibyas mahan Nime sadhakyo vaprajati nahi yatra samaya Baje svetadvipam tamaham miha goloka Vidantaste santakshiti viradachara kapitaye. Lord Brahma says, I worship that supreme abode, Ashweta-dvipa, where the beloved heroines are a host of transcendental goddesses of fortune, and the Supreme Personality, Sri Krishna, is the only lover, where all the trees are spiritual desire trees, and the earth is made of transcendental, wish-fulfilling cintamani jewels, where the water is nectar, natural speaking is a melodious song, and walking to and fro is an artful dance, where the flute is the dearmost friend, where light is full of knowledge and bliss, and the supreme spiritual substance that comprises all things is relishable, where a vast transcendental ocean of milk is always flowing from millions upon millions of surabhi cows, and where time is not subject to passing away, even for half the blink of an eye, because it is not divided into past and future, but remains in the undivided eternal presence. That divine abode, which is practically unknown in this world, is known by the name of Goloka to only a few rare sadhus. In this verse, Lord Brahma describes the realm, Goloka, beautified by its worshipable deity, Sri Govinda. One should understand the word Sriyah to mean the beautiful gopis of Vraja. They are Mahalakshmis, and they are the beloveds of Golokapati Sri Krishna. The word kaanta is used, which is singular, used to describe that Sri Krishna is the only object of love for the gopis. Sri Krishna, being the object of love for the innumerable gopis, dances with them in the Rasa Leela, thus making Goloka and Sri Krishna the possessors of the highest sweetness. The trees there are wish-fulfilling trees, kalpa, which fulfill all the heart's desires of everyone. Out of intense love for Krishna, they have become like inanimate trees, and they bestow sweet fruits upon all. Feeling the anguish of separation from Sri Krishna when he is away, and becoming immersed in prema upon meeting him, they exhibit the 8 types of ecstatic bodily symptoms, ashtasattvika vikara. Even the soil of that place fulfills all desires, just like a desire tree, for its touch alone awakens Krishna prema in the heart. In Goloka, vamsi, or the flute, is the dearmost friend because its sweet voice informs the gopis where Krishna is and brings them to that place. Everything in Goloka, every substance, is an embodiment of transcendental joy. It is stated in the Gautamiya Tantra, Samanodita Chandrarkam. The sun and the moon rise at the same time there and all the substances of that abode possess the power of self-illumination like the sun and the moon. The moon displays 16 phases every night there, and all the objects illuminated by that full moon are themselves self-effulgent. Verse from Canto 10, Chapter 28, verse 14 from the Srimad Bhagavatam says, Darshayam asha lokam swam gopanam tamasah param. From this verse, it is understood that Sri Krishna granted to Nanda Maharaj and the other Vrajavasis darshana of his own planet, which is situated beyond the material energy. There, the cows, whenever they hear the flute of Krishna, overcome by parental affection, forget to chew the lush green grass in their mouths, and milk flows from them. They just close their eyes and just listen, thinking about Krishna. This shows that all the Vrajavasis are constantly absorbed in prema for Krishna, forgetting everything else about their bodies and everything related to the body. They have no time for meditation. There, the great ocean of transcendental blissfulness, which is completely devoid of material afflictions such as birth, death, old age, disease, lamentation, and fear, is incessantly moving in endless waves. There is no influence of time in that realm, as said by Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, verse 10, Nacha kala vikramaha. The word Shweta means Shuddha, absolutely pure and untouched by the association of anything else. Therefore, Sri Krishna's abode is called Shweta Dvipa or Shuddha Dvipa. In the Gopala Tapani Upanishad, it is explained, just as a lotus flower remains in water and yet is untouched by it, similarly, although Shweta Dvipa Dhama, Vrindavana Navadvipa, is apparently located on the surface of the earth, it remains untouched by earthly defects. The rishis, headed by Sanaka Kumara, said, Yamna vidyo vayam sarve prichantopi pitamaham. Although we all posed questions before our great father Brahmaji, we could not understand Goloka Vrindavana Dhama. Therefore, Goloka Vrindavana Dhama is the most inaccessible abode. It can only be understood by those who are the recipients of Sri Krishna's mercy, who achieve it by performing pure bhakti with pure love for Krishna. Goloka contains many wonderful and beautiful things, all beautified by the presence of Krishna and the love for Krishna. The harmonious combination of the facets of the spiritual world produces blissfulness, whereas the discord between the diverse features of the material world produces mixed happiness and distress. But Krishna also wishes to experience the love felt towards him by his devotees, especially his dearmost Srimati Radharani. This is why Lord Krishna takes the golden form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, covered by the color of Radharani. In this way, the glory of the love of the devotees of Lord Krishna is shown, as Lord Krishna cannot be controlled by anything other than pure love from his dearmost devotees. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you and Hare Krishna.